like Sean Payton in Denver. We haven't heard much out of there. Do we just assume that that's going to work? AQ, I'm going to ask you this question. Because whenever this was broached last week, I felt like there was a good conversation about Sean Payton is going to fix the Denver Broncos. Sean Payton's going to fix Russell Wilson because whenever he took over the New Orleans Saints, they were not what we see them now. They were a lot more similar to the Aints of New Orleans. He made them into a prestigious program. He's going to do the same thing for the Broncos yet again, who have been in dying need for that. Hey, Q, do you believe it's as easy as that, bringing Sean Payton in, and now you're all of a sudden going to win?
No, I think it's very much the fact that you need players. I don't care how good you are as a coach. If you don't have players, you cannot win games. And their offense needs a lot of work. Defensively, great. They're great.
Surtain's a dog.
They are great.
You see him at the Pro Bowl. He's playing in Pro Bowl games.
Yeah. But I think their O-line needs work. I mean, obviously, Russ needs fixed, which he's fixable, right? We've said that.
Sure,
absolutely.
Baby.
He's fixable.
And we thought it was ayahuasca.
Is he?
It wasn't. We don't know.
I mean, that's what the GM said. He said he's fixable.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, they wouldn't have paid all that money to bring Sean Payton in if they didn't think Russ was fixable.
Well, they have to think that.
I know.
They don't have any,
they don't have any other options.
They're fucked.
They
don't have any other
can't. There's
choice.
no way to move on from him.
Yeah,
right?
he's an anchor.
Team 3 is going to figure it out.
They'll figure
He
it
will.
out.
I think he will. I really do.
They'll figure it out.
Team 3 maybe makes an appearance here this week.
I would assume so.
We have breaking news out of the Russell Wilson saga with the Denver
Really?
Broncos. Sean Payton has said that Team 3 will not be in the building. That's foreign to me. That's not going to take place here. I'm not familiar with it, but our staff will be here, our players will be here, and that'll be it.
Oh, shit.
When Sean Payton was asked about Russell Wilson's performance team having access to the facility last year, this being reported by Parker J. Gabriel. Mr. Parker Jared Gabriel reporting that. We can't thank him enough for his reporting. Sean Payton said, I don't know what it was like before I got here, but let me tell you what it's like from here on till forever.
Team 9 wasn't in the Saints facility?
That's what I was going to say. Drew had to have a team there, right?
Well, he
I
had
don't know.
I don't think so.
CEO of Smoothie
No?
King was probably in there.
No,
Yeah,
I assume
don't
they were
know.
sponsors and partners, and maybe they did bring in smoothies and every other brand
Yeah.
that Jimmy John's,
obviously.
and everything else that Drew Brees was businessly connected with. But I don't know if I heard about a team in there. I would like to say Indianapolis did not have people in the building that were from outside. So I think that's why the conversation became about Team 3 having an office in there and Team 3 being in the building because only certain people demand it. Tom Brady obviously was one of them. He's the greatest of all time.
That became an issue, though, too. Belichick eventually kicked him out, right, Guerrero?
Yeah.
They
that was a
embraced
big
it in
problem.
Tampa, though.
Had him in a
They
broom
very
closet.
much embraced it in Tampa.
Oh, no
Did they?
shit.
Yeah.
Tampa fucking sucks.
For
Won
how
a
much
Super
longer?
Bowl.
Of
They won a
course.
Super
Have you
Bowl.
seen that anywhere
Of course
else?
they
They won a
embraced
Super
it.
Bowl. You guys embraced it too whenever you win a Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
Have you seen that anywhere else, though, AQ? Any other team you went to? I've never.
I
Green
did
Bay's
not.
a real, I don't think it would ever happen. But
Bills,
like, I've never seen other people that work outside of that franchise come in and be there for any consistent basis, ever.
Me neither.
No.
But Super Bowl week, Dwight Freeney had that rolled ankle, sprained ankle.
The Geese.
The Geese.
The Geese.
Yep.
But was that in the facility or was that like
No,
at the hotel?
Hotel.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
Yeah, that's normal.
In team area, though. So,
Yeah.
like, a thing. But that is just like a very, very extreme situation. But I've never been on a team with Tom Brady where it was taking place with Tom. And I also heard that Tom's people were taking care of other people on the team.
They were.
Yeah.
So it's almost an additive to the medical staff. Like, hey, you got your trainers, you got physical therapists, you got your doctors. Now you got, like, your sports sciences almost people in here as well. I thought that's kind of how it was being positioned. I wonder if that's what Team 3 was also doing with the Broncos. Were they helping other people, or were they just kind of isolated and confined? And if Sean Payton doesn't like it, I assume that Russell and the
I
team are
wouldn't
just
like
going to
it.
have to deal with me. I wouldn't either.
As a head coach, because you're dealing with these guys where all of a sudden you're trying to see if a guy can play in a game this week. Is that Mad Dog yelling or something?
He just did as good as everybody, but I don't know who.
Think about if you're trying to see if someone's going to be able to play this week when the team doctor knows, like, hey, this guy, yeah, he's on pace, he's going to go. We've looked at all his scans and everything. But then all of a sudden your team of people that you hired outside are saying, no, he can't go. And then they're butting heads with the team. That'd be awful.
Yeah, and that team is employed by the person that has to make the decision.
Exactly.
That'd be fascinating. That'd be very fascinating dynamic that Sean Payton said, we ain't doing around here.
Smart.
Sean Payton said, take your Team 3 and shove it.